at the beginning, as the prophet, peace be upon him, began his teaching and began his preaching. You mentioned that he was in places that were probably either Jewish or Christian around that time.
There were others present, yes, absolutely.
Okay, and so then, in that regard, where there is no God but God, that kind of key message of his, I'm just really curious about what sticking points there might have been that would have led him to want to reform the religion there. Yeah.
Okay, great question. So let me give you some background on the religious life of the people of Mecca. Okay. So in the people of Mecca, what's taking place? The overwhelming majority of people are idol worshippers. Now, Mecca is the site of the Kaaba, which I'm sure you've seen like photos of right there, the cubicle structure. In the Islamic paradigm, this was originally built by Adam and Eve, or Adam primarily, right? Peace be upon them both. Washed away at the time of the great flood of Noah. Rebuilt by Abraham and his son Ishmael. Okay. And what I'm saying here is that Mecca originally was a house of monotheism, okay? A land of monotheism. And a past leader of the Quraysh around the 300s, so about 200, 300 years before Muhammad, introduces idol worship. Okay? And this idol worship over the next few centuries becomes the dominant practice in society. Okay? Now, there are other people in the town. There are people who are Christian monks in the region. Most of these are former idol worshippers who convert to Christianity. Now, in the greater spectrum of Christianity, they're Nestorian monks. Okay? Now, we're speaking about the year 600, so the Nestorian monks in the Council of Nicaea, they've been essentially excommunicated, right? But they're still present here. And there are also people who are called Hanifs, who are idol worshippers or from idol worshipping families, but they only believe in the Supreme Being, right? So Muhammad's primary call, especially in Mecca, is to the idol worshippers, telling them to abandon your idols. Go to the Supreme Being that they already believed in. He's also telling them, we're going back to your old religion, the religion of Abraham. So that's essentially it. Yeah. Anything else? Anything else? Either I've answered all your questions, I put you to sleep.
Do you have a quiz in your class form?
Zeba does. Okay. Or I've baffled you. Otherwise, okay. Thank you very much for your time. If you have any interest in further conversation, you can find me in the Department of Theology. Peace be with you.
Thank you again, Professor Mazzofer, for that great talk, and thank you all for attending tonight. I hope you've all benefited as much as I did, especially this Q&A. As a reminder, there's still more Islam Awareness Week events to come. We'll be continuing the week tomorrow with Exploring Islamic Art exhibit from 3 to 5 and 6 in NPR. Join us for some custom-made calligraphy tiles, henna tattoos, and to catch a glimpse of some beautiful art inspired by Islam and the Quran. Also, tomorrow night we'll have a lecture on one of the most misunderstood topics in Islam, which is jihad. You've heard it in the news. So find out what it really is. Is it struggle for peace, or is it a threat to the West? Join us as we explore the subject with the Executive Director of the Council of American Islamic Relations, Ahmed Riyad, at 7 p.m. at Galvin tomorrow, 7 p.m. about jihad. Figure it out. Let's go learn. We have additional flyers at the information table in the back, which includes remaining events of the week. Thank you so much. There's more refreshments in the back, and there's another announcement.